Hello, hello. We are back with Terra Nullius. After that incredibly intense first part, we're back for another incredibly intense second part.
Emily doesn't even have the will to mess up your streak.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't even try.
Yep. So, I think we just go back to the turn order, right? Raya's turn is finished. And then Akashi, it's you. What do you do?
You didn't even get to figure out what happens with Darius yet.
Not yet.
I think Akashi starts dancing a jig in order to distract it. No, I'm kidding.
Aww.
That's Toidy's job. No.
You're not wrong there.
I mean, you can attempt to go open the door and then run back.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Can I run over here and try to open the door?
Mm-hmm. Make an investigation check with advantage.
Advantage.
Because Ix is helping you.
2, 4, 6, 8. Let's roll our investigate.
That was pretty good.
Got a 20.
I got a 20. Yep. The door slides open.
Yes.
And on the other side are definitely a bunch of snake people.
Oh, crap.
So, like, this is the same door that we entered through, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I could feel that coming as it closed. And I think as he opens it, he's like, I felt that coming too.
Yeah, for sure.
Crap.
So let me grab them real quick. I forgot to copy them over during the break. I meant to do that.
Well, alright, you just push him out.
Well, you guys got to get out of the way first, and it just depends on when they come in initiative order.
Mm-hmm. So,
I have an idea.
yeah, apologies. I definitely meant to copy them over, and I was so emotionally distraught that I forgot.
You were emotionally distraught.
Yes, I was. I had to kill him, dude. Okay, this isn't working. I know you were much more emotionally distraught than I was, but it doesn't mean I still can't be emotionally distraught.
Nope. It wasn't as bad as me, so it doesn't count. That's how feelings work.
Yeah, I know some people who think that's how feelings work.
Said every American ever.
Uh-huh. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, Mr. Lizardfolk King is definitely right in front of the door. Backed by this dude. And then...
Wouldn't they have to be one space behind the door, though?
The door is, like, in the space in between these two squares. There's enough space on either side of it that someone could stand there.
Okay, whatever.
It's like 2 feet thick.
2 feet's not very long.
Yeah, but the squares are 5 feet wide, so...
Unless the person is like 5 feet himself, in which case that he's probably like
right,
protruding into the other squares a little bit.
Yeah.
Somebody's been having too much fire Genasi brains. Goes right to the hips.
So let's see. Yeah, Akashi, you open up the door and there's a lizard folk king on the other side. What would you do? I mean, I guess you can move more, but I guess you can't. You don't have an action. You could use a bonus action to do something.
Can I use a bonus action to hit the button again to see if it closes the door?
The door slid into the ceiling.
There's no more door.
There's no more door.
More door.
One does not simply press the more. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Since there's things that I can actually do stuff to now.
I know, right?
I'm just trying to figure out, like, of the... of the things that I can do with a bonus action. I think I'm just gonna use my bonus action. No, I can't do that if I don't use my action to attack, though. I don't think.
So he has half cover from because your square is diagonally to him.
Yeah, I'm just like. Yeah. I think I'm gonna jump up back here.
Okay. Just leave the dragon to fight. Sounds good.
My hope is that he'll, because I can't actually attack right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I suppose I could.
I would say if you guys just get out of the way, I'll put the cube of force like
That's the plan.
in front of the door, so they at least can't get in. So I'm like, okay, well, crap. Now I got to keep more things in and out.
Well, if you use the cube of force, couldn't you like just run in there and push them out of the way?
That's my plan.
Yeah, but you have to get out of the way.
Yeah. So
I think I'll actually have to jump back up here, and then run over here.
How long does the Keep of Force last, Ari?
10 rounds.
Oh.
Because it's 1 minute.
So the poison rounds are already up, so it's probably like one more round than the poison. Right?
It's one less round than the poison. Remember, the poison came after
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
It's
once that
been
gets to
up one
one,
more round
then
than
it
the
will
poison.
be spent. But you can do it again, obviously. Sorry, yeah, we should have put that on there too. Okay, cool. So it's Ix's turn. Actually, at the end of Akashi's turn, the Tomb Guardian is going to use a legendary action to slam Ari.
Nope.
Disadvantage, yep, so fails. And then it's Ix's turn. Ix stares at the guy he used to work for, and he says, nothing to see here. You should leave now. And
Nice job, Ix.
yeah, just kind of like stands there
Can you make a
awkwardly.
charisma? Can you make a charisma?
I
check
mean,
or
no,
like
no,
a
there's no
spell
way.
check?
And then
Okay.
I think when the lizard folk basically probably says something like, "How dare you join them? What are you doing?" Sort of a thing, right? And he's just like, all right, angry," and then he just flies away. He just disengages and flies away. That's his turn. All right, so Tomb Guardians. At the end of that turn, the Tomb Guardian is going to do another slam with his legendary action. And hits that time, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh no.
So 17 bludgeoning.
Oh boy.
And then he
I
has his
can't
regular
help
attack.
you.
Is 17
yeah,
hit?
Ari, yeah.
Okay.
Ari goes down. It doesn't matter.
16
Frick.
bludgeoning. Yep. So
The
does
key
that
to force stays though,
it
because it's not
stays, though?
concentration. It's not concentration. It's just you have it in your hands,
right?
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I can't even get you up.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the Tomb Guardian does that, and then that's his turn. So Toity, you are
So
now
I think if you-
facing a giant line of lizard folk and Yonzi.
And they are going to be facing a cloud of daggers.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that works. Where you want to put
Using
that?
my last 3rd level spell. And place it right on his face, essentially.
Sure, yeah.
Ah, frick.
Sounds
It
good.
didn't save. Wait a second. Give me a second. I just blanked. I have too many windows.
Let me just double check that cube of force, make sure that it doesn't like go away after you die, but it doesn't
Fall
say.
unconscious. You're not dead.
Well, unconscious. Sorry.
Right. I realized I shouldn't be making initiative rolls for all these people.
Oh
And
wait,
honestly,
no,
they probably had readied actions. But oh well.
Well, they were probably surprised because they weren't expecting it to open.
Right, but I mean, they probably had readied actions to attack when the door opens.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna.
Yeah, go ahead and do your thing, and then I'll just kind of do whatever they're gonna
20
do.
damage, 20 slashing. I'm gonna look to Ari. I'm gonna point that way like, oh no. And then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it going away.
Yeah, okay. And
It just says if you lose its charges or if you use your action to, press the cube's face, or if it runs out of charges. That's all it says.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of their readied stuff here, and then I'll roll for initiative and then get them in the order. So the Lizard King honestly would have attacked. Well, he would have attacked the first thing he could see, but it was Ix, and he wouldn't have attacked him automatically. So that makes sense.
Maybe that's why they don't attack.
Well, I mean, the rest of them are gonna do stuff because they have ranged things. So.
But they're shooting through.
Well, so they have spells. That's what I'm referring to.
Frick.
So we got the Mind Whisperer.
Guys, it's great. I'm behind the force beam.
Uh-huh.
They can't get to me.
Well, they can go over the force thingy. Maybe. Just know that anyone who goes through that has to take 64 damage unless they make me break my concentration, and if that happens, that sucks.
Okay, so the Mind Whisperer is going to chant a few words and cast a spell, and suddenly there is a. So he just waves his hand, and there is a he grabs a small stick of incense, and he just flicks it into the room, and it's lit, so it's smoking as it flies into the room. Yeah, it's lit, and it hits right next to Ix there, and then explodes in this weirdly it looks like an LSD trip, the weird colors and just bursting out in a cube. And so Toity, Ix, Akashi, and Buck will have to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Ooh, come on, guys.
So here's Ix.
Frick.
All right, Toady fails. Ix also fails.
Oh gosh.
Do I have to make my concentration check, or is it automatically gonna fail?
Oh, for Cloud of Daggers. Let me double check.
Does he take damage?
He doesn't take damage. Let's see what this does. Oh, you're incapacitated. Yep, so it goes away. If you.
Frick!
Yep.
Wasted my last 3rd level spell slot for that.
Ooh, this is bad. This is bad. So yeah, it's Hypnotic Pattern is the spell here. Akashi, want to make that save?
What? Say that again. Oh, I thought you said death save. I'm like,
No. Wisdom save.
Wisdom comes charmed. Hold on, I'm seeing if I actually can even be charmed.
Okay.
And someone gets sucked into a blender.
Yeah. Okay, so I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Oh, there you go. Yep, that's what this is.
Excellent.
And so this is wisdom?
Yep.
Yay!
At advantage.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Yay!
Yep. So you're not charmed by this, but yeah. Ix, Buck, and Toity are all incapacitated, and
Wait,
or
that's gonna make us save.
I just made one for him. Yep.
Oh,
Um,
dang.
you're charmed, you're incapacitated, and you have a speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. So you can definitely do that, Akashi. But yeah, the rest of them are out of it. So let's see what else is going on here. The shamans can probably do something. Yeah, it's lucky for you guys that this is such a tight space here because
That's why I can't
Yeah.
spell attackers.
and it would have been great. Okay. Luckily for you, these guys definitely just had a fight this morning, so I mean you guys did too, but
Yep, we did.
They've
That is
used,
enough fight.
they've used spells. So this shaman honestly, I feel like they might just save their spells. I don't think they would, knowing what they have available to them. Yeah, I think they would have just not. So that's what happens. And then let me make, I'm just gonna, just for simplicity's sake, like I don't want to have to roll 15 different initiatives here. I'm just gonna make the lizard folk king.
15.
Did I say 15?
Caleb.
Well, guys, it's been fun.
Well,
Whoops,
Gosh.
forgot to click on this guy. Okay, so let me add him to the turn. So they're all gonna be able to act on 16.
But after me.
Yes, but before X. Okay. Ari, would you like to make a death save?
no.
Okay. Make one anyway.
Okay.
There you go.
here
1
we
success.
Hey.
So one fail.
Look,
You
look,
just don't make
look.
it.
I'm telling you, I hear the current like mediator between life and death is a pretty chill guy.
Who might also be dead right now. It's fine.
I know. It's probably fine. It's whatever. It's no big deal.
You'll be in good company at the
Where's
very least.
Willow? Gosh,
Right?
dang it.
So
It's
Jordan,
really exist.
I think actually this is probably a good moment, honestly, to check back in with Darius and see what's going on with him, right? Like, so we see Ari's, like, we hear the heartbeat in the soundtrack as Ari, like, fades or struggles against death, right? And then we see Darius lying in a cemetery, right, of his own creation, both literally and figuratively. And his heart is also beating with, you know, the fading of his essence. And so we see you, and basically what's happening is that you didn't just go unconscious or whatever, or just die instantly. Basically, we see you collapse, and then we see you start, like, writhing in pain. Then we see the same cloaked, hooded figure, the Reaper, Death, kneel down next to you and say, "Oh, wonderful. You broke the rules, Darius." What would Darius say in his, like, writhing pain? Or do?
I think he would just smile a little bit and start chuckling.
Yeah. Chuckle, pain, laughing.
Yeah. So, there are rules for this.
Good to know. Yeah, so he says, "Yes. And unfortunately, you've just broken the biggest rule of all. You're the interim caretaker, Darius. That means you're supposed to make death happen, not reverse it.
Oopsie.
So, Darius, you still have the cloak on, but I'd like you to make a death save for me. So you have advantage on this because you have the cloak. You have Death's Escape.
Yeah, but I mean,
With
we know how that
Darius's luck with death saves recently. So yeah, go ahead and do it twice.
Oh,
Okay, so 1 success.
ooh,
So you're struggling against this, Darius. We see writhing. Yeah, and I think so. What is it that Darius hears? What snippet of conversation? What line? What inspiration does he hear echo in his head while he's struggling against this? What gives him the strength to resist this one more time? I mean, this is he has to make death saves until he either stabilizes or dies. But like this, you're working towards that. So what's driving you onward?
I feel like, does Darius hear Ari right now? Being in that in-between stage?
You know what we see?
So, like...
We see Ari fading in and out of existence, right? Next to you, lying next to you, right?
great.
I think he, like, sees that, and he, like, starts just forcing himself up. And says, she's not giving up. And neither will I. Ari's determination should totally become a legendary item, by the way.
Yeah, Ari's determination. Yeah. Okay, so Raya. So we start the turn real quick. We start the turn with the normal thing. So there's
We have
ancestral
another corpse.
well, so no, the
explode.
corpse he has to alternate for what he can do, the
Okay.
Tomb Guardian. But like so the ancestral spirits are going to I think they're going to do this to Akashi actually. Akashi, make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw as the spirits try to frighten you.
Let me make sure I can be frightened.
You scare me.
I think that's one of the things that actually can happen, but I want to make sure. Okay. So it's a what save?
Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
And...
Oh.
Okay, so you are frightened, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and you can't move willingly closer. I mean, you also your speed goes to 0 because that's also a thing that this does, but that's not what frightened does normally. Yeah, so you're terrified of the spirits that are haunting you. And then Raya, it's you. I mean, tears are probably still on your face. You come back from the vivid vision that you just had, and to you, Sabu is dead.
Right.
What do? You feel like so the idol opens, and the orb is inside. The glowing has stopped in the idol, but the orb is now glowing still, with like a bluish light.
I guess I'll reach over and take the orb.
Okay. Make a wisdom save.
Oh my god.
I want to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is important.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So Raya, you are standing in a hallway, and it's Avatar style. You see statues of every single guardian who's ever lived stretched out in front of you in this endless hallway. Well, it has an end, but you can't. It's very far away. And Isaac is standing in front of you, and he slowly becomes real, right? He was a statue, and then he like fades into reality. And then the next person fades into reality, some fire genasi. Then the next person fades into reality. And so those 3 people have faded into reality. And so one is a man, one is a woman behind Isaac, and all 3 of them step up to you, and they say, in unison, "Welcome, Raya Olafemi." And let me think of a number here. 374th Guardian of the Orb. What would you like to do? And suddenly you have a revelation. I mean, this orb can do a lot of things. What do you want to do with it?
What can it do?
I don't know. What would you like to try to do?
Darius back.
Remember, so Willow said like it can basically do anything related to death. That anything that is in some way related to death, it can probably do. But like, you know, there's limitations, and there's like, you'll have to figure out how to do it, but you know, the possibilities are endless.
If I realize it can literally do anything related to death, I'd want Sabu.
You want Sabu?
Not in the hallway, but like just to be alive, because I think he's dead right now. I don't know what.
Okay, so you just focus on this and you try to bring him back?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think so. I mean, how are you just like concentrating? Do you tell Isaac this? Like what does that look like?
I guess if they're saying like, what do you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, is that a trick question? I just
right.
Watch the person I care most about. I put him to his death. Is that a question? Are you asking me a real question right now?
Isaac like sighs, and he says, "Anything else, Raya?"
Fine. Give us Darius at least.
Okay.
Or kill all the lizard people that are.
I know, right?
I don't even think I know that the lizard people are coming.
Oh, you know, they're right there.
I know, but I'm kind of.
I mean, Raya's kind of like in her own little world right now. Yeah.
I don't think I know.
Okay.
That could be the next thing she asks for.
So, Isaac looks at you and he says, "You know where he is, right?"
Yes. In the in-between.
Darius has always saved us before.
Yes, he is in the in-between. Unfortunately, there are 2 problems. I'm not saying this as a refutation of your request, but rather a caution. 1, Darius is currently the interim caretaker. If you take him, there is no caretaker. 2, Darius is, well, he's having a bit of a struggle right now. See, he broke a rule. And he kind of smiles a little bit, like he knows something that you don't know. And he says, he broke a rule. I both love him and hate him for that, but I'm just warning you. Do you want me to bring Darius here, alive?
If I say no now, can I try later?
Of course.
Okay, if you're making it seem like it's a really bad idea right now.
This isn't like a 3 wishes sort of situation, Raya. You have the orb now. You can do what you want with it. I'm just cautioning you as to the specific circumstances.
Okay. Can I make that thing stop attacking Ari?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
So, Isaac says, he focuses for a second. He like concentrates. He's like, oh, I see what's happening. And like the woman and the man next to him like nod to themselves. Yes, the guardian is lost. And they look at you, and they say, or not the man. I need different names for these things, because you're the guardian, but also the guardian of the shrine is lost. That's what they say.
Wait, what? Willow?
And
Willow.
yes. And then they say, it seems that she's lost connection with herself because of the caretaker's untimely demise, but Darius is still here. This is what you could do, Raya. If you connect her with Darius somehow, if you focus enough and you help her find Darius, then she might be able to be whole again. And then the man that's not as Isaac says, but be warned, Darius is also dying. If he passes while Willow is connected to him, she may not survive a second time.
So basically, none of the things that I want to do are really good idea right now.
And then Isaac kind of smiles at you a little bit. He's like, who are we to say what's a good or a bad idea? You're the guardian. What do you think?
And I just start singing "Row, row, row your boat."
Okay,
forward.
yeah, of course you do. Okay, make a performance check, Raya.
A performance check.
Yeah.
Please let
Oh,
it like.
jeez.
How can we
Alright,
give
guys,
her
I already
advantage
used
right
my
now?
inspiration for
Okay.
the wisdom save.
Yeah, do you wanna tell us about a time that Raya sang? Because the only time we've heard Raya sing this song has been like very like almost spoken word, like row 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 your boat, gently down the stream.
Because the only person I've ever sung with is Sabu.
Yeah. What song did you sing to Sabu, or with Sabu?
I was about to say I didn't sing anything
Mhm.
to him. He would sing to me, and sometimes I would sing along.
Okay, so I think we hear a song, like echo in Raya's head, and it's the tune of the song is very similar to the love theme between you two, but it's like it has lyrics and it has it has words, and yeah, it's like a love song, right? Like it's a. And like maybe Sabu never like made it like specifically he was singing it to you, but like it's a song you
Right.
both liked.
But like he was definitely singing it to me.
But he didn't want you to know that he was singing it to you.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so do you sing that song? Or do you sing Row 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 Your Boat?
No, I would sing "Row, Row Your Boat" because that's
Okay.
what would connect Willow to Darius.
Okay, but yeah, so we remember this time where Raya really did sing, and I mean honestly, I think this is right. Is you channel your sorrow, and we hear Raya shakily sing "Row Row Row Your Boat."
Okay, guys.
Yep.
19.
Okay. So the construct is literally like fist above Ari's head, about to crush her skull. And then we see the eyes turn green,
Oh, thanks, Raya.
and it looks confused and like drops its hand and then just kind of like looks around. And then we see from Darius's point of view, we see Willow kind of like fade into existence, like flickery. And she says, "Caretaker, Darius?" And you're still writhing in pain. Darius, what's wrong?
Long story. I could use a little help.
I
Also,
don't.
good to see you.
Yeah, so she starts flickering in and out. She's still like flickering, right? Like a light, like a light bulb, right? And she says, "I don't think I can help you, but
No. You don't understand. I don't need you to help me. I need, and he points like down to Ari, flickering
Right.
them out.
Exactly.
Help them!
And she says, "Of course." And then we see the construct like flare to life, green energy like flowing around it, and it turns around. And I think like just for dramatic effect and because it makes sense now, I think the barrier drops, right? Just as an extra little like thing that the orb did, right? And
Please
so
please tell me the construct is about to crack his knuckles and his.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yes!
Right? Yeah, the construct just like and yeah.
Darius
Definitely.
always comes for us.
It's true, even in death.
Yes.
Darius
Oh my
comes for you.
gosh.
That sounded a little disturbing actually. Yeah, so Raya, that's your turn.
Well, he comes for them.
You sing Willow back to life. And so yeah, Willow
Wait.
yeah.
Okay, as if it on my turn, does all of that happen with the barrier being down?
Yeah.
Then as a bonus action, can I healing word Ari?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Do all this thing and can I bonus action?
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action because I still
Yep.
have some?
What you heal with
7.
It's a
Oh,
healing
thanks.
song.
I love how Raya's turns now take like
20
3
years.
turns worth.
Hey, if it gets us not
no, yeah, for sure.
fine with that.
Yeah, so Ari, you take a breath, and then Darius, you see Ari like jerk upward, right? Like her head jerks up, and then she fades away from here, right? But like obviously she's still alive.
Do I see him?
No, you don't.
Darn it.
I think Darius goes, the girl, and then he coughs a little bit.
Yeah. All right, Darius, make another death save.
That's
Darius?
Akashi.
No, I know.
All right.
Darius
Okay.
is in the turn here somewhere. I'm just making him make death saves at dramatically appropriate moments.
Would that be one that you could do with inspiration because of how awesome that was?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah,
Well, I already have.
I mean, he
advantage
already
on
has
death saves.
advantage.
yeah, you already have
right,
advantage, so it
right.
doesn't matter.
Forget about that.
Triple advantage.
Hey,
I'll take it if you
Nope,
want.
it's not a thing.
Well, you're 2 successes. That's good.
Yep, so 2 successes. Darius is making it. Okay, Akashi.
He so close.
I'm gonna laugh if we somehow get Darius here and then I'm playing 2 characters.
Yeah.
Dude, it would be awesome. It would be
Darius and Akashi just like knuckle bump and then go fight people.
Like it would
I
be
really
so-
like you for some reason.
It would be so fitting.
I've totally had the scene in my mind for Darius
Of
coming
them
back
meeting,
for a
yeah.
while. Yeah, and of them meeting. Okay, so Akashi is paralyzed with fear right now, right? So I can't attack rolls and stuff will.
Have disadvantage.
Yeah, and you can't move because you have.
But you also can't move.
Well,
Yeah.
But that's from the idol, not the construct.
Yes.
Okay.
And the construct is now green and stopped trying to harm
Honestly, you're probably free from that. Because
Archie.
like,
okay.
that was because of Willow. So yeah, I think all of it goes away, right?
Okay. So
So you're fine. Yeah, you just yeah, there's nothing affecting you.
cool. So I think he like loosens up and he like kind of notices like
We see
that-
you and the construct crack your knuckles in the same time.
yeah. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take out a chain,
Okay.
a metal chain,
Yeah.
and I'm going to tie I'm going to basically like hook a spike to it.
Okay. That's intense.
Play a little Castlevania.
Sort of. More like a little Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw it at Mr. I'm going to throw it at the guy that's standing in the door.
Yeah, Lizard Folk King.
Yeah.
Do
and
it.
what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make it stab into him. And then as soon as it stabs in, pull him in with it. Or, alternatively, I want to wrap it around him and drag him in.
How long is the chain?
Let me check.
It probably has a range on it, right? That sounds like a melee. Like you'd be making a melee attack, but just at range, right? It has reach, probably. So you might have to get closer.
Right, I'm just... it doesn't say right there. Let me go look it up right quick. Because this is something I've been waiting to do for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Basically since I made Akashi. Nope, that doesn't help. Because that's the exact same thing I was just looking at. Okay, it's 10 feet. So... I think Akashi will just run right up here.
Okay.
And I think he starts spinning around the chain and he winks over at the construct.
Yeah, sure.
You'll know what to do when it happens.
Right, of course.
And I'm going to spin the chain and throw it.
Sure. Yeah, do it.
So what do I roll for that?
You should. I mean, this is a weapon, right? Spike chain is an actual weapon.
Is there an actual weapon?
I think so.
Because I literally just have chains and spikes in my pack.
Oh, okay. Well, let's look at. I feel like this is a weapon, right?
It should be. It totally should be. I think it should be.
It was in a different edition of D&D. Okay, well, it's not in the compendium. Spike chain 5e.
Improvised weapon.
Okay, so go ahead and add it to your sheet here, Jordan. So it does 2d4 piercing damage.
Okay, hold on. 2d4 piercing. What do you? Okay, not 2d44. Okay.
Well, first you need to roll to see if you even hit.
Okay. 2d4. What do I use? Is it strength?
It would be dexterity. It has finesse, yeah.
Would this be a monk weapon? So would I be proficient? Because my total justification was that
I think it is. Yeah.
Sweet.
It has reach though, so you will have to step one square closer to it, because it's 10 feet. Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. And
it weighs 10 pounds.
what would damage be? Damage 2d4 plus.
2d4. Oh, do you have any special things that give you pluses to damage? Normally?
Well, I mean, would it be like plus strength, plus dex?
I think it's plus dexterity, yeah, because it has finesse. So, but other than that, I don't think there's anything else.
Okay.
And then it also has the disarming property, which means you add your proficiency bonus to disarm checks while wielding it. So if you wanted to try to disarm somebody, you would add your proficiency bonus to it.
Say that one more time.
Disarming, you add your proficiency bonus if you want to attempt to disarm someone with it. And that's it. It says a monk may dual wield these.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
your boy's gonna be doing some ninja stuff.
Your boy's gonna be doing some ninja stuff.
At what point do you just reclassify yourself as a ninja?
He is a
I
ninja. He's
am.
literally a ninja right now.
I am a ninja. So
He is the way of the shadow.
not type NG. Piercing.
Yeah, go ahead and make that roll whenever you got it.
Okay, here we go. Hoopla! And I'll move my character a little closer.
Let's see.
It hits?
Mhm.
Sweet.
Yeah, go ahead and do your damage.
Roll damage.
Whoa.
Nice.
Cool. And then
And
make
then-
a strength check. Yeah, so we see you just like flick your hand. The spike chain just like reels out, stabs him in the gut, and then you just want to like, and then you probably has a hook on it, right? So you just like hook him and then just try to drag him over.
Strength. Nope, that was a strength save.
Oh yeah, do a strength check.
That was a bad roll.
Is it the same either way?
It's the same either way.
No, it's not.
He might
Oh,
have
it's
a
not.
proficiency with the save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, here I'll make a strength check
I was like,
in response. Yeah, that's what that is. Mm-hmm. Bum ba-dum. Okay. Okay, yeah, so
Oh.
you try to grab him, and you just like pull, and he just grabs the chain, and he's just like,
Yeah.
"You will die now." Cool. And this guy has a trident, by the way.
Now move all the way back.
Not if I rip it out of his hands.
That's true. You could attempt to do that. All right. So it's all their turns now.
Move back.
Also, if he's got he still has the hook like in him, right?
Yes.
Actually, isn't it Ix's turn?
No.
No.
Oh,
Ix is
yeah.
next. He has
No,
a higher.
because this.
He
Oh,
has
it
a
just
higher
doesn't show?
dex. Yeah. I just didn't.
Okay.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't add it.
Oh, because it was like 16.18.
Yeah. Oh, for Ix.
No. For
Yeah.
these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happens is the lizard folk king steps forward, and he just tries to skewer you with his trident. And I'm gonna redo the overlays.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Somebody tried to FaceTime me.
Oh. Okay. So. Here we go. So he just, I think he honestly just goes with it, right? It's almost, you do pull him, but like he is in complete control over it. So he just uses the momentum to just like stab forward with his trident. So he gets
Okay.
the initiative on this whole situation. So he's gonna try to skewer you with his trident.
And is he gonna have advantage? Oh.
You got a 15. Is that enough?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And he's gonna make another attack with his trident, and fails.
That
Okay.
really doesn't hit.
Yeah, so, what happens, right, is he's stabbing forward with his trident, and I think Akashi's just dancing around him, right, while still holding the chain, and you're trying to, like, wrap it around him and try to, like, tie him. Yeah. It looks super cool. Okay, and then the rest of them...
I feel like some kind of consequence needs to happen because he rolled a natural 1.
We've
Like,
been
maybe-
over this, Alyssa. We don't
I'm
want to do
just
that.
saying,
because
if
then we
consequences
would get
have to happen to
consequences
us, they
for rolling
also have to
natural.
happen
Only,
to
so it's only in
NPC.
situations... Okay, so you know what, I'll give you that. I'll give you this one time. So, Akashi, you have him grappled.
So I feel like what Akashi would have tried to do with that, like as he's like stabbing and everything, like he's like wrapping the chain around his trident.
Oh, you wanna
now, like,
disarm him?
because he's holding his trident. Well, no. So like he's like,
Okay.
I could either try to disarm him or like he's like wrapping around his trident, and now he's like he's got him by the arm and he can't move his trident or anything.
Right, that would be
And so
grappled,
he's like
right?
grappled like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And Akashi has one free arm. And he's like, oh, you don't want this.
Here we go. Punch. Yeah.
You don't want this.
Okay, so then the rest of these peeps are gonna rush in because they can move through his square.
But can they move past the Guardian without the attack of opportunity?
And can they move?
Yeah, let me check what his range is on this.
Oh yeah, because they'd have to
No,
make
he has a
checks
range of
to get
5
up-
feet with it, so.
They'd have to get up the cliff up there.
Right. Yeah, he's standing like right against the edge of it. He could honestly just even like sit on it. But
it's not that tall?
It's not that tall, no. It's just like a little bit of a ledge. So it's more for like decoration than anything. Okay, so he is going to. He's used most of his spells, but I think he's gonna try to. I mean, I think he sees Raya with the orb, so he's gonna try to Eldritch Blast you. 15? Don't think so. Yep, so he tries to shoot an Eldritch Blast at Raya, fails. And then the rest of these guys are gonna rush in. So I think this guy's gonna take. No, he's gonna move here. And then this guy's going to take the disengage action so that he can... wait, let me double check how far they can move. He just doesn't want to get hit by Akashi.
Who does?
No one. No one wants to get hit by Akashi. Where's the medicine? There he is. How far can you move, buddy? Yeah, so these snakes definitely have like snake heads, but human bodies.
Ugh, gross.
Ugh.
They can only move 30 feet. Okay, so this guy's going to. So Akashi, you get an attack of opportunity on that dude as he moves past you.
I gotta punch something.
Yeah, go ahead and punch him.
So like holding one guy and you're just like,
Like as he's walking by, he just reaches out.
Exactly. Yeah. You probably just like sweep kick as you like are dancing around the dude.
Yeah, that's. He's a little distracted though.
Yeah.
Oh,
that actually hits though. That actually hits with the 12.
what?
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, they don't have very good AC.
Nice.
Wait, he's technically flanking because the guardian.
No, we're the
When he walks by, technically would be.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense.
What?
Still
Wait, would that mean that I get the crit?
Yes, which means 13 damage. Yeah.
Sweet.
It's only 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how 1 damage can make the difference in an entire thing?
Yes, I stand corrected.
I'm like, I want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it.
So this guy's gonna
hearing
climb
how
up,
badly it
but you've already used your reaction,
It's
so you
stressful.
can't take an attack of opportunity. And he is going to. Let me look at what he's got going on. It's the guy with the snake heads and the snake beard. He's gonna try to. He focuses, and all of his snake heads like focus and like point towards Toity and Ix and Buck, and then suddenly they all just scream, and like a blast of energy just rips forward and hits all 3 of them.
We're already charmed.
Yeah, it's true. But he wants to kill you.
Okay, we're not charmed anymore then. Wait, why did... well, actually,
You're right. Yeah, no. Yeah, because, okay, I remember he has a thing. Okay, so actually what he does, so he does 15, because you're totally right about that. I forgot he has another thing here. So I think he can only move 30 feet. Let me double check this. Yeah. So he takes his full action to just stand in front of you, Toity. And these bad things are going to happen next turn. These guys are going to step in.
There's more?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
There's
my God.
15.
They
Did
use
you
their...
not hear Caleb say that earlier?
I was hoping he was just saying that.
Oh, Seth.
We're gonna fight the remnants of an army.
I was
Yes, yes, you
I
are.
was foolishly hopeful.
There were probably
But
20
they-
of them originally, and only 5 of them died.
But a lot of them,
Are injured.
a lot of them also are probably like weaker right now.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, great. Akashi is
Oh
like
my
totally
God.
Oh yeah,
surrounded.
totally is. Luckily, so the thing is, right? Akashi only has one reaction, so he hit one person, but like he doesn't have enough like movement to like try to hit everyone as they run past him. So yeah, they rush into the room, but none of the rest of them can actually do anything because they've spent their turns moving. All right, it's Ix's turn. I don't know if he can. I don't think can he make a roll on that? Let me look at hypnotic pattern.
Yeah.
Do they make a roll every turn?
I'm pretty sure it is. A roll every turn, because isn't that what
Okay, so
happened
it'd be a
last
great
time?
chance
No, it
for
just says
Ix.
the spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Yeah, so it can last
Ah.
up to a minute.
Okay,
Shaking us.
so he doesn't do anything. But it's the Tomb Guardian's turn.
Yes!
And so
Willow!
Willow was going to use her legendary action before at the end of Ix's turn. Actually, both of her, because she has two. She's going to use both of them at the end of both the Lizardfolk King's turn and
And then they can
Ix's turn.
recharge after her turn.
Yeah, exactly. So then she's going to slam the like snake to the left of her first.
What the heck? Why is she rolling so low?
Misses.
I mean, I was grateful for it at first, but now I'm annoyed.
And she'll try it again on the same person. Oh, that's a hit. So as they're like scurrying around her, she's just like trying to like crush them. She doesn't kill that dude, but it definitely hurts.
What?
But she has one more attack on her actual turn, and hits, and definitely kills it. So
Decimated.
yeah, so she's just like slams this guy once, slams him again, and he dies. Okay. Toity, it's you.
What do I'm charmed. I mean, what do I do?
Oh yeah. That's what you do. You're charmed. But since it's the end of another turn and Willow has regained her actions, she's gonna do another slam attack.
I'm fine with that.
Misses.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
if
Oh.
he's attacking the middle one, then they get advantage.
Honestly, that's what I ignore that last roll. I don't know why I clicked it twice. Honestly, yes, she would be attacking the middle one because she would want to get that sweet advantage. So 15 on that one, which does not kill him because they have a little bit of health here. All right, Ari, see you.
I'm up, guys, and I'm ready to kill some stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so
Glad
I'm
you could
like,
join us.
I
You
want to
come to
yell
life.
two things.
Yeah.
I want to yell, it's about effing time,
Yeah.
Willow.
Yeah.
And then I want to look at Raya and just yell, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Use my movement, half my movement to stand up.
Yep.
Run right there, and then
Like
use
protecting-
Hunter's Mark.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I want to use Hunter's Mark on the one that's next to Toity right there,
Okay.
Thank you.
and I want to do 2 longbow attacks on her, her.
It's a him.
It's
Yeah, it's a
him.
beard of snakes.
Him.
So yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's the snake person. There's been bearded ladies before.
That's
so.
Okay, I take it that
Gotta
one
be sure.
hits.
She has a hormonal problem. Both those hit. Yep.
Oh, it's just one.
Oh, just one.
I
Hey,
roll
take
separate.
both of them.
I roll separately for
Okay.
one.
Got it.
And then a
Okey-doke.
d6 for the Hunter's Mark. 16. Does he need to make a concentration thing or anything?
No, he has nothing going on right now. Yeah. he's just- it's the other one.
is
It's the black one.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
so the one right here.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, well, I'll still attack
Okay.
that one. 14?
No.
No? Darn.
16 at least.
Oh, and you know what? I am gonna... Oh, Buck can't move, huh?
Yeah, he's totally charmed.
Dang it. So
Yeah,
I think
you
I'd like
could-
try. I'm like, Buck,
could
move!
shoot him.
Like,
No, yeah. So
No,
you'd have to
I'm
take
gonna
take an action to shake them out of their stupor. That's the only thing, or shoot him. But yeah. I assume you did not
I'm
do that.
not gonna shoot.
Yeah.
That bug.
All right. At the end of your turn, Willow's gonna take her last legendary action, and hits.
Jeez.
Okay, doesn't kill him.
On.
Come on,
So
Akashi.
keep in mind, a
Okay.
lot of these guys are already damaged because of that one just that she hit originally didn't have a whole lot of health left, so that's why it went down sooner. Okay. At the beginning of the turn, Willow is going to at the beginning of the turn order. Willow's going to use her stuff to make a zombie explode right in the corner here,
Nice.
and so they're going to have to
Oh,
make
yeah.
saves.
Sweet.
So-
D&D is exploding zombies with friends.
Yep. Okay, dex save. Okay. So it's in 5 feet. So this lizardfolk shaman is gonna do a dex save. And succeeds.
Oh, come on.
We'll take half of this.
I mean, it's your turn, and you have the Orb of Death.
Yeah.
Well, I had to spend a turn getting Willow back. That just barely worked because I used my painful sorrow. So you need
So
to
why
calm
don't you use
down.
their painful sorrow to our advantage?
All right. So the Mind Whisperer is gonna make a save
Totally.
and fails, which means he takes the full 16. But then makes a concentration check, DC 10. Succeeds. Takes 8 damage. And then the one lizard folk.
Takes
No,
how
it
much
still
damage?
takes 16 damage, right? It just doesn't drop the spell.
No,
It
no. So
failed
he.
its dex
Oh, it
save.
does fail. Yeah, you're right. Yep. You're right. I was thinking like halved because the DC. That's why I got it in my mind. Okay. So then the regular lizard folk is gonna make a save. It's possible he just dies here
Yay.
because he doesn't have that many hit points.
Yeah.
Fails, which I think means he dies. Let me double check. Yep, he's dead. So
Yay.
he blows up in necrotic energy. All right, Raya, that's you. What do you want to do? What's up, Guardian of the Orb?
It's like I kind of like close my eyes again, and I'm like, Isaac, am I allowed to? Can we just kill these people attacking us? How does that work?
Okay, yeah. So I
Our
think he
death?
right. I think he looks at the man, the other Genasi man, and this man is like a really big dude. And so he kind of looks at you, and he kind of like cracks his knuckles, and he's like, "Let me at him."
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, what this is gonna take. So you've unlocked another thing that this thing can do.
Okay. One second.
Another like main
It's
thing, right?
My word page.
Power word army kill.
Well, so right, that's the thing.
Okay.
I think well, let me double check the spell level on this. Oh my gosh, it's a 9th level spell. It's probably not that intense. I mean, well, so the thing is like doing like vague things is one thing, but when it actually comes to like power in spell form, it's probably something just a bit less intense than that. Let's see what disintegrate is.
Oh man.
Disintegrate? Holy cow. You just gave us an orb that can disintegrate people.
I mean,
I don't think we're
Probably
gonna
like
have
a
to
once per
worry
week
about the
thing.
orb- I don't think we're gonna have to
yeah,
worry
I
about
think
things
what it is once per week you can do the disintegrate spell. That makes sense. Yeah. So, who do you target?
Aw.
You can
So
only
just-
I can only do it on
Yeah, you
one
can only do
person.
it on one person. Yeah.
Please do it on the
Aw.
snake one. Please do the
I'm gonna
snake.
do it on the
I'll be fine. Kill the bearded snake person, please.
No, that person's already damaged a lot. I feel like.
who looks like they're healthier, the black snake guy or the bearded snake guy?
The black snake guy looks healthier.
Looks healthier.
Yeah.
Okay, then I want
Looks
to
like
do
he's
it
been
on the
eating his
black
Wheaties.
snake guy.
Um.
'Cause he looks different and looks like he could be in charge.
Yeah, I'll make a. Oh yeah, he's definitely in charge.
Yeah,
He's gonna make
so I
a
wanna-
deck save. Against whatever. What is your save, Raya?
Wisdom.
No, what's
It's
your?
It's a 13.
Okay, so he makes a save, but I think he still takes like half the damage.
Let me see. Let me find disintegrate.
Yeah, I have it open here.
Well, I'm gonna add it to my
Right.
thing
Yeah.
so I can
Obviously.
just cast it.
Oh, okay. It doesn't say it does anything on a.
On a
Uh,
failed
fa-
save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage.
Yeah, but on a success, I think nothing
on a
happens.
success.
Yeah, it doesn't say. So
Wait, nothing happens. A little 9 spell and nothing happens.
it's level. This is a level
It's
6 spell.
6th level.
Oh,
That's
okay.
still a level 6 spell.
Yeah.
On a
Right, and these things will all scale upward, right? So right now, Raya has this once a week, and she can only do it once. But like, as she gains more power of the orb.
this spell automatically disintegrates a larger, smaller, non-magical object. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything on whether it. Because usually it'll at least say it does no damage on a save.
Right, and I think in this case that just means nothing happens on a success. That's what that looks like to me.
rude.
Yeah. So you point the orb at this
Kind of like a
dude.
glass cannon.
Right, exactly. So you point the orb at this dude, and I think we see as the audience, we see this big buff Genasi dude just like shoot out from from the orb, right, and like try to like grab this guy by the throat and like disintegrate him, and then the Yanti obviously sees something is going on, and he just like shakes it off and like dashes the spirit like away.
Awesome. So that didn't work.
Nope, but that was an action. So
Okay, that's what I was about to say. I'm
Yep.
assuming that's my action.
Yep.
Okay.
but he looks
Then-
terrified. He's like, oh crap, she's gonna use the orb now. This is great.
I don't have anything else to do. So there we go.
Okay.
That was my whole thing.
Sounds good. Akashi, would you like to wreck some face?
Oh, I'm about to wreck some face. All right, so the people around me. Who looks the most beat up to me right now?
The people directly around you, probably
The one in between you and the
this guy.
construct. Oh, that
The guy in the
one.
corner?
Yeah, that lizard folk. But I mean, that's mainly, I guess, because I guess like that guy and this guy are about the same to you. They look about the same to you.
Get the other guy. Because the construct can get the other one.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start attacking that guy in the corner.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
I don't think Akashi's been hit once the entire time so far.
He hasn't yet.
Oh no.
Okay, you fail miserably.
Oh gosh.
I mean,
Probably
are
because
very
you got the
surrounded.
other guy grappled still.
Yeah.
So I think he like tries to reach over and then, oh come on, let this one hit. He realizes like he can't just reach over and hit him. Hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So he like tries to reach over with his hand originally, and then he's like shakes his head and like kicks.
Yeah, just kicks down. Yeah, for sure. Yep, that hits. He's very dead.
Yay!
Yeah, she just kicked that guy in the face and he just dies.
Then I'm going to use.
Oh, also, is there still poison in the room?
No, it's dissipated by now.
Oh, okay.
I vacuumed it up.
Okay, so I will use the key point, and I'm going to attack the between these two, who looks like more beat up to me. I mean that's metagaming, but
They both look about the same.
okay, so yeah, I'm gonna hit this guy that's right behind me twice.
Okay.
Or attempt to.
Gonna use your key point.
I
Yes.
did.
Flurry of
I did
blows.
use my key point. Watcha.
I
Fury
hope the
blow.
damage is unkey leavable.
Yep, both hit.
Ah.
Die, Seth.
Sweet.
Toady just dies.
A piano falls on
Yep.
Toys.
Piano falls on him. Another slot opens in the ceiling and a piano falls.
Doesn't even have
Willow points at you and just says
Toity.
no.
And it, like Toidy's like in or Willow's in a position like she threw the piano at him.
Yes.
like,
Yeah, she grabs a piece of rubble off the floor, but it's just somehow a piano, and she just chucks it at you.
even the power of being charmed cannot stop Toady from making bad.
Making bad jokes. It's unbelievable. Gets bit in the head by a
Roll
snake.
that damage, Jordan.
Yeah, roll the damage.
Okay.
Don't let my puns keep you from rolling.
Ah! Okay.
Oh boy.
Is it dead?
No.
Wait, did you roll it twice?
No, you just roll it once. The first one doesn't kill it, but
Oh,
the
okay.
second one surely does.
So like I think he kicks the one, then he like uppercuts this guy like into the air with
Right.
with the one free hand, and then kicks him in the
Good
stomach.
job, Akashi.
While
You're
he's
no
in the
longer
air.
completely surrounded.
So I mean, honestly, what this is, right, is we're getting a pan around, as Akashi just like twirls and weaves and just kicks people. Yeah. Super great. Super great. Alright, is that it for you?
Yep. Because I used my bonus action and I used my action.
Okay. So, the Lizardfolk King is going to use his action to try to break free of your grapple. So make a strength check or athletics. One of those.
Strength or athletics.
Whatever. I mean, athletics if you're trained in it, basically. Because
Athletics, I'm not.
okay, yeah, it would just be the same either way. Then doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm trained in acrobatics.
You cannot use acrobatics to keep this guy from being grappled. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm using acrobatics to
Nice.
dodge around them.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
So he's still grappled. So that's his turn because he can't do anything else. Yeah, so you just keep having this guy grappled, and he's not about it.
Akashi's moment of awesomeness.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ix doesn't do anything because he can't. Oh, sorry, they all go on his turn. Yeah. So, Mind Whisperer is gonna still be mind whispering. The Fanged Flayer, the guy with the beard and hair of snakes, is going to attack you with advantage because you're not doing anything, Toity.
But he's gonna charm me then punch me?
Well, he's not
Well,
the one.
he has
charming
a-
you.
he has
It's
a
a different
thing.
one who charmed you.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm still it's gonna knock me out of my charming, isn't it?
It is, but it will probably
Yes.
grapple you. So it does 17 psychic damage as
Frick!
so all of his snake like hairs just bite you simultaneously. You're suddenly have been bitten by like dozens of snakes. And you take 17 psychic damage, and then make a then you're automatically grappled. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
DC 15.
Nope.
You're also poisoned and stunned until this grapple ends.
Yay!
So that's what it does. The Malisons are going to attack you, Akashi. No, I guess they're going to attack Willow. That's probably what they're going to do.
Yes, attack the person that regenerates health.
Yes,
Well, they don't
please.
know that, but it seems like the most dangerous thing.
They think that. Like, between we're both pretty dangerous right now.
You're not wrong.
Like, this is amazing. The only thing that would make this better is if we had our Void Dragon friend.
It's true.
Just
All right, so we got 1 crit hit and 1 not crit hit.
Oh, these guys are pretty incompetent.
Yes, so they have their slashing at Willow with their scimitars.
The 1 crit is the 22 hit.
Yes. Sorry, I was trying to roll damage for it. There you go.
13 damage.
Yep. 13. And then the shamans. I think they're all going to do produce flame at Willow.
Great. Excellent.
Because they are very out of spells. So the last 2 hit. Wow, that was failure.
Good.
And then I think that's all of their turns. So, yeah, I think so. So Ix stands there, very, very shocked. And then it's Willow, and Willow regains 10 hit points. Basically more than what they did to her. And then she's gonna punch some dudes. So Willow punches the dude in front of her.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go,
Yes.
Willow.
And I think kills him. Nope,
16.
not
Man.
yet.
No?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. And then Toity.
Wait.
What?
Never mind.
Does she regain any of her legendary action?
So you can't do anything because you're poisoned and stunned. Okay.
Yeah.
She does regain her legendary action. She has to do it at the end of people's rounds that aren't hers.
Right.
So, yeah. So Toity, you can't do anything, but then now Willow can do another thing, which is punch again.
Yay.
Hit and probably a kill. Yep, it's dead. Okay, cool. R.A. Armani.
All right, I'm gonna shoot that bearded guy again.
Yeah, sure.
Twice. Oh man.
First one hits.
Oh no.
Okay, plus a d6.
Okay.
12.
Yeah, not dead. He's just like stop shooting me as he's trying to like bite into Toity a bunch of times. Okay, and
I
then,
really wish that would have hit.
yeah, at the end of your turn, Willow's gonna do another slam.
Oh.
And misses.
I
Or
thought you
wait.
said
I thought 12 hit.
Yeah,
as
I think
12
it's 12. Yep, it's a 12. Never mind. Forgot for a second. Not dead. But he punches another one. Okay.
Which one did he punch?
This one.
Okay.
So the beginning of the round starts, and Willow is going to try to make the guy with the hypnosis thing frightened. So.
White dragon's got to do nothing.
Yep.
Wait. What's the charm? What? Oh, never mind. Only breaks the charm if
Someone shakes them.
Yeah.
Someone shakes them where they get damaged.
Which has not happened
So,
for buckler.
I know some of the things like if like the I guess that's not even the same thing. Never mind.
There we go. So he fails. So he is frightened and can't move.
Does that mean that he breaks his concentration?
No, and for some reason I thought it would, and no, it does not. It just means he can't move. But I mean, that's
But you
all. She
said he
can't do the other.
grappled.
She can't do either of the other options for her layer thing. So
Wasn't he already grappled though?
this guy wasn't. No. That's what.
Oh, who's the one who's grappled?
The lizard folk.
The
King.
Lizard King.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This dude. All right, Raya, it is you.
Go, Emily.
Hey, Toity, Ari, how are you feeling right now?
I can't out of character because I can't respond in character. 14 out of 38.
7 out of 58.
Oh, cool. Okay, you said 7 out of 38. Right.
She's 7. I'm 38.
Oh, 7 out of 58, and then what did you say?
14 out of 38.
14 out of 38. My 2 is 19, and then 29.
I would totally have used a healing word, but I can't even move.
So I'm going to give Toity 5 hit points. How many do I have? Do I have 30?
I think that's what you had, 30.
I can use
Yeah,
healing
I
word
think
on myself.
I think it's 5 times the level.
5 times
Let me make
the
sure.
level.
Da-da-da. Five times my level, yeah. So I can do up to 30. So I'm giving Toity up to 19, and then Ari, you get up to 29.
Wait, what?
And you go up to 29 hit points.
I know, but
With
didn't
my
you say
channel
30?
divinity.
But didn't you say?
I can give up to 30 hit points.
But you said. Oh, you want me to
So-
go up to 29? I see.
Yeah. So I can have you go up to 29. 27. And then I'll give myself 3. Wait, can I go up to, no. I can give myself 1.
Yay.
Nice. Okay. There we go. That was my action.
Wait,
Okie
you
dokie.
had 30, and you gave 22.
I gave 22 to RA, 5 to Toity, and 1 to myself. Because I can only heal up to half hit points.
Okay.
So it's helpful if people are really low.
Yeah.
Okay, Akashi.
All right.
Want to wreck some more face?
So, I do. This guy that's right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
That is this guy right here. I'm going to attack him twice.
Do it.
Crit. Or maybe not. I think he's close to. He's probably close to dead. Don't waste his crit on him.
Nope.
Not
Wrong-
that kind of
wrong
crit, Jordan.
And you know what's funny? I was actually thinking, I hope it's not a crit 1, because that would be kind of funny but sad.
Yeah, that hits. Okie dokie. Definitely not dead.
Oh, jeez.
Then I'm going to spend another key point.
This is why I kept being like, do not give Ari dark vision. Do not waste your key points on that. That'd be so silly to waste them on that.
So I'm going to give 2 more unarmed strikes.
Well, that was a really swingy roll.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, another 1 hit though.
Now, if you use Fury of Blows, can't you like push him away?
Let me check that.
Go and roll damage though.
Yeah.
Might not matter.
No, it's just.
Oh wait, no,
strikes.
you didn't use the. You're not using the way of the hand. Never mind.
No. Way of the fist or whatever it is. Yeah.
All right, not dead, but you do more damage to him. Is that it
You
for
are dead.
Akashi?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, if only I had advantage on that.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Make a strength or yeah, another strength check, Akashi, because he's Lizard Folk King is gonna try to break out of bonds here.
Strength check, not strength save.
Yeah, strength check.
Oh.
Okay, so
Why
he's
is
not
he
grappled.
So strong?
He's not grappled anymore. And yeah, so he shakes off your spike chain, and he's just like, "Now it's time to die." But you can't understand him because he speaks in a different language.
Also, is that his turn?
That is his turn.
Breaking out of the grapple. Excellent.
Yep. The Fanged Flayer though is gonna go now. And
I think as so wait, that was his whole turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So as he says that in his language, I think Akashi says the same thing back to him mockingly, and he kind of just copies the syllables and everything that he says.
Right. So at the end of the Lizard Folk King's turn, actually I forgot to do this. I think Willow is totally noticing the incredible, the fact that Tweety's face is being bitten several dozen times, and something bad is happening. I think she grabs a piece of debris and just chucks it at the dude.
Debris toss.
Yeah, she's gonna do a debris toss.
Deborah toss. Go, Deborah. I choose you.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. She fails very badly.
It's the same thing. Okay, so before.
Actually, wait. No, she can't do that as a. She can. Okay, actually, what the thing she does, is she has the idol shoot him with electricity. That's what she can't actually do a debris toss, with her legendary action. So he's gonna make a DC 15 saving throw. That's actually what's happening. And this is really important because if he's allowed to do the next thing that he does, it's likely that Toity will die.
No!
So...
Don't let me
He will be unconscious. He won't die.
No, he will literally just
He will
die.
literally die.
No!
It's
don't
the
say
brain-eating
that.
thing,
It's the
correct?
brain-eating thing.
No! Don't eat my brain!
He wants your brain. He needs your brain. Alright. Dex save. DC 15. Here we go.
Phil.
Yes!
Fails. It's possible. I think it's possible that he won't die from this damage though. So let's see. Okay, so he sparks out the lightning. 46. Here we go.
Come on.
He dies. He dies.
Yeah!
Yes! Yeah! Willow, my girl.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
the
literally
ghost
to the point. Literally,
spirit thing.
Toity's brain is about to be eaten. They're chewing into his head, and it looks really bad.
No.
And then Willow looks over, and she just snaps a gauntleted finger, and a spark of electricity just fries the dude in the brain, and all of the snakes just shiver and just and then he falls down smoking.
Now that's what I'm talking about, Willow.
Oh.
That was I was looking at this, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's literally gonna die if he gets to do this next round. But I was like, oh, she still has a legendary action.
I literally could do nothing for so long.
I know.
Okay, so now Toity has his full round.
He does, yeah,
right?
but it's still
Once he gets to his turn.
yeah.
Right.
It's
Still not
Right,
my
but he's
turn
not
yet.
Nope, he's
anything.
fine.
Okay.
I think he's still poisoned, but
I mean, I'm still poisoned.
Oh no,
from
it says
poison
becomes
gas, I feel
poisoned
like.
and stunned until this grapple ends. So it ends. So he is not either of those things.
I mean, the poison gas, is that still poison?
No, that went away a while ago.
That went
A
away.
while ago. Yeah.
And it even goes away from us if it's not around us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, you just take them off. Okay. So the Melisons are going to attack Willow. Even though I think they're going to attack Akashi because I think they're like, well, we can't kill this thing. I don't know what to do. Let's try to kill the meat person. Any of those hit?
None of that hits.
Wow. Okay.
No, wait, hold on.
Is this a 17 hit?
No. Nope, none of that hits.
Okay.
Even if every one of them had advantage, none of that hits.
That's amazing. Okay. Yep.
He's just like dancing around.
Yeah, he totally is. And
like,
now
I think what happened, like after the guy got out, he's like even more able to just like bob and weave out of there.
Oh, for sure. I guess, yeah. Oh man, I totally forgot about this. Yeah, so technically this dude can do Eldritch Blast again. I think he's gonna do it on Toity because he's like, oh, you're free from that. Die. Eldritch Blast.
She's not gonna try to attack Raya, the one who has the orb.
Well.
I mean, sorry, Raya.
No, you're right. He would just keep attacking Raya, so that hits.
Okay, he hits.
It wouldn't have mattered for either of you, but yeah, 10 force damage.
Cool.
And then the shamans are gonna produce flame on Akashi. Because they have no other spells to do.
Oh, dang.
Oh wow, those
Oh
are
my
really good
gosh.
rolls.
Cool.
Those all hit.
No crit though, so that's good.
Yes.
Dang.
Okay, so 14 fire damage. Just napalm you.
The first. As I get hit for the first time this combat session.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
All right, there you go. That's their turns. It's Ix's turn. He is still
Oh my gosh.
charged.
Freaking ick.
I'm gonna shake him loose.
Yeah. All right, Tomb Guardian is gonna try to slam that one again.
Come on, a slam.
Welcome to
Yep.
Legend.
Space Jam.
Kills it.
Yeah.
Yay.
So another one dies. And then Toity, it's
The
you.
one bites the dust.
Yeah, exactly.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey. It is you, Toitris.
Okay, I have a weird question.
Okay.
As they should all be.
I'm just, dang it. I want to try and find a way to attack these four guys on the bottom without hitting Akashi. But I don't think there's a way to do it. Like, I was contemplating, like, I could throw it at the wall. I could do it here, but I'm like, no, I don't think any of that works.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to cast Shatter on all of them, but it's going to hit Akashi.
Well, technically, if you do Shatter, isn't it up more? Because that's a ledge. How
It's a
far up
10-foot
is the
radius
ledge?
sphere. He said it wasn't very tall. You know what? Never mind. I'm just going to spend my
That's
action.
big.
I'm just going to spend my action shaking Ix out of his stupor.
Okay. Yeah, he wakes up. He's like, huh, where are they? What's happening?
Kill them!
Oh, okay. No. Not really about, I mean, on your side and stuff, but I kind of worked for them. Like, it's a little mean.
He's well, because I have him. I use the rod of rulership on him. I'm technically in charge of him.
How long does it
Going
last?
directly against his
8 hours.
8 hours, yeah.
I mean, it's not directly against. You've convinced him enough that, like, okay, yeah, I guess if he's charmed. Yeah, so sure. Yeah, I guess he'll attack on his
He
own.
regards me as its trusted leader.
He seems hesitant at first, and then you're like, but like they're literally trying to kill us all. So
I was gonna say it. Well, like would it make him less inclined after the charm is over for him to be on our side?
I
Don't
don't
say that.
think so because
No,
they're
no,
attacking
no.
everybody.
He's talking about the charm, like from the.
Actually, what I'd probably say is I'd turn to the black guy, the mind whisperer, as soon as like, that guy's the one who just charmed you. Go take care of him.
Sure.
That might convince him a little bit more. And then I think
Not to mention that was Ix in coercion with just like, did the lizard people raise him or did the snake people?
I think it was the lizard people.
The lizard people did. Yeah.
So
Technically, his best friend and the person who specifically raised him was a snake person, but he was raised among lizard folk.
actually,
Okay.
wait. Oh, I have to use my action to do that, don't I?
yep.
Yeah.
I can't get Buck too.
You could do you can do something with a bonus action that does damage to Buck. You could wake him up.
I don't think I have a damaging bonus action.
Bonus action, throw small pebble at buck.
Can't you? What about the whisper one? The one that not whisper.
That's not a bonus action.
Vicious mockery, is that an action?
That is an action. Let me double check,
okay.
but that is an action, yes. I think I might just. I don't want to use any healing. I don't want to use any spells. I want to save them for actually hurting someone.
Okay.
Oh! No! I don't want Ari to kill me. I was gonna say I could have used Shatter, but no, that would have hurt Buck.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
You can always cast Shatter behind the guy that's.
I could, but I don't know if that would work. It's too late. I can't use that as a bonus action anyway.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do as a bonus action is healing word. I might healing word myself just to make sure I don't die.
Wow,
before.
that's fine. I'm feeling a lot worse than you right now. It's okay.
Are you?
I'm
Yeah,
only
she's pretty
feeling
low.
12 right now.
Okay, I can do that then. I'll unclick.
Just saying, I am the keeper of the orbs. So.
Oh, so you didn't heal yourself for one because that was all you could do. Okay. I thought, never mind.
That's all I could do up to half of my hit points. And I could only
she
heal
got hit.
myself up to 3 anyway, and I just got
Okay.
hit. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it's fine. Just the keeper of the orb over
Okay,
here.
there you go. There's 10 more
Raya's
hit
gonna
points.
milk that for all it's
Thanks.
worth.
I'm just the keeper of the orb, guys. It's no big deal.
It's fine. I just had to kill my love. It's okay.
Well, there's 10 more hit points for you then in that case.
True.
Thanks.
Does Darius need to make another death save soon?
Yeah, likely. I forgot about that.
Nothing dramatic has happened, so
Right, exactly. That's what always reminds me of it. I mean, yeah, I think we'll save that one for a little bit in the future here.
Okay.
So Ari, actually at the end of your turn, Toity, Willow's gonna slam this dude again. Or slam this other dude, I guess. Yep. Not dead, but certainly damaged. Okie dokie. Ari, what you gonna do?
Okay. I really want to go over to the Whisperer guy. But I can't really angle myself to, like, attack him because Akashi's in the way. I guess we gotta get rid of these shaman eventually,
Yeah.
so I'll switch my hunter's mark over to the one that's right next to Buck.
Okay.
I'll try attacking him one time.
Yep.
21.
Okay, not dead.
+1.
Oh, now he's dead.
Yeah!
Yep.
Awesome.
That one.
Yep,
That
it was
one.
literally, he had one hit point left, so.
Dope. Okay, hold on. Let me check something with hunter's mark. Let me just put it up right here. You can use your. Okay, so I've already used my bonus action to switch it, so I'll attack the other guy, but my hunter's mark won't go over to him until my next turn.
Okay.
Because I've already used my bonus action. 14.
Yep.
8.
Doesn't kill. But it hurts. Okie dokie. The beginning of the turn starts, and Willow's gonna make that zombie explode again.
Yay.
Yay.
Zombie
All right, so Mind Whisperer, make a dex save. Succeeds, but he still takes half damage.
What the heck? Stupid Mind Whisperer.
Well, he still has to make the concentration check.
He does. So DC 10 Constitution, Constitution check.
Con save.
Or, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ignore that second
Oh
roll.
my
That's gonna
gosh.
inevitably come.
Why is it that he's the most competent out of everybody?
He's a leader, so
I guess that makes sense.
yeah,
Yes, that's fine.
that's fine, I guess.
Ugh.
Okay, so then
What about the guy, the other shaman?
this shaman will inevitably die, even if he gets half. So, and
Yay.
then that's it.
I'm glad I didn't waste a spell on them.
All right, Raya, it's you.
Okay. If I moved, would I be able to like stand right here behind the idol to get some cover
Sure, yeah.
from the guy trying to Eldritch Blast me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then as I'm crouching down by the idol, I'm gonna take a potion of healing.
Okay, yeah.
Smart.
Save the keeper of the orb. Save the keeper of the orb. Save the keeper of the orb.
And I think that's 2d4 plus 2.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Because the greater one is 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Okie dokie. Raya pops a potion.
I think that's really it. And I'm just like hiding behind the idol right now.
Okie dokie, Akashi. You gonna do a thing?
I am going to do a thing.
All right, do it.
So I'm going to punch the last guy that's beside Willow
Okay.
with a one unarmed strike.
Ugh.
That's a miss.
I swear.
Oh, wait, no, wait. You doing this guy?
The guy in the corner that's beside Willow.
Yeah, that has advantage then, so you miss. Or you hit.
No, it
How do I
doesn't.
have
It's
it
not directly
advantage?
across.
How would it have advantage?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was like, you're the lizard folk. I don't know why. Ignore me.
Oh my gosh.
Come on!
Unfortunate. I missed.
And I spend a key point. Actually, no. I'm just going to do a normal unarmed strike. He's not worth this much effort. If I don't kill him, Willow will.
That hits.
Look, there's the third 10. It's just on the right side this time.
Doesn't kill him.
Don't care. Willow will finish him off, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what Willow's going to do.
Okay. So, it is the lizard folk's turn. And I'm going to make a save for him. Because he might run here.
Considering that I almost single-handedly wiped out everything around me.
Yes. Okay, so he's wise, and he runs. So he's going to disengage.
Attack
and
of. Oh, dang it.
run away. And, I mean, the
No,
Mind
wait, is the
Whisperer is
chain
like,
still-
well,
is the chain- Is the chain still in him?
No.
Okay.
He got ungrappled.
So, wait, so does that mean I have the chain again?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
This guy's also gonna do that. He's like, disengage and run away. Don't care anymore. I guess they all do that because if their leaders are running, there's no way they're gonna stick around. So they disengage and run. But you can definitely hunt them down and kill them.
I want to. I have shatter still.
I personally am going to stay in this room.
I want to grab Toity and run after them since I'm so fast. And
Just throw Toity at them.
I throw Toity, and then while Toity's in the air, he throws the
throw
shatter and just
shatter.
annihilates
You
them.
might be able to reach them enough.
Or just
Okay.
send Vix after them. Just be like, Vix, finish the job.
So
Vix,
Ix,
sorry. Vix, sorry.
it's fine. It's fine.
You're fine.
So Ix is gonna fly over there, and he's definitely gonna shoot fire down the hallway in a line.
Yay! He finally gets to do something.
Unfortunately, is a 15-foot cone, which is not as helpful as a 30-foot line.
Oh,
So he
man.
only hits the last one.
One.
But I guess he can just go right up to them. Oh yeah, he's just gonna like literally stand right there, and just like in their face.
Wait, so in that case, does he hit more than just one of them?
Yeah, he hits the last three, or the back three. So not the king, which is honestly the only person he really didn't care to hit anyway. Okay,
One I will-
so they're gonna make saves. Okay, Malison is gonna make a DC 13 dex save. How much damage does he do? He succeeds. So he takes 9 damage. So he's still alive.
Ugh.
Let's see. The shaman, even if he saves, dies. And it will definitely matter to see if the Mind Whisper saves.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
kidding me?
Yeah, so he
I hate that
is
guy.
still alive. Yeah, he's an annoying guy. He's the guy who is responsible for Calvitas almost escaping.
He just keeps disappointing me every time.
Yep. Okay, it's
First he can't. First he doesn't let He isn't able to get Calvitas to escape. Now he's like just running away like a pansy.
yeah. So Willow is gonna take a step over, and at disadvantage, because this is really the only thing she can do. She's gonna reach around you, Akashi, and just chuck a boulder down the hallway, but at disadvantage. She's trying to chuck it at probably the snake. She's gonna try to Indiana Jones them.
Come on.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
Would Ix have just been able to fly around it?
Yeah, he's small, so he's literally like this small size. So,
Right.
which means Snake Person is very dead.
Yay.
Which
We
one?
just didn't kill the 2 leaders. We killed everybody else except the 2.
No,
Pretty-
he
not-
killed the she killed
No,
the
no,
leader, the snake leader.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
the
that's what Willow did.
monster.
Literally, Willow like reached around the corner, chucks a big old brick at this dude, and he just like crumples and dies.
So he's like engulfed in fire. It's like and then comes and then a boulder just.
Yes, I think probably the last thing we see from him is he turns around and he's just like, Ix, you betrayer, you filthy, and then he just gets hit by this big old stone and dies. Toity, it's you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. I can see the king. That's all that matters.
So you're gonna throw shatter down there?
No, better. Cloud of daggers.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Because then it's gonna hit him twice. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers right on him.
Awesome.
Actually, because it'll do 44 and then 44
once
on his
turn, yeah, sure. Okay, cool.
And
so,
the other guy can't escape without running through it.
exactly. All right, so he takes 11. Or sorry, I guess you were rolling.
Or, I mean, he's eventually going to take both of those.
It's true. Yeah, so we'll just say the 11 is the first one, and the 10 will be the second one. That makes sense. Yeah, so he takes the 11, and then that's the end of your turn, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of Willow's turn. She can't do anything, but I think she's gonna like Hulk punch Thor, sort of a thing, to Akashi and just like slam him against the wall. No, I'm kidding. Like an Avenger is just like standing there like. No,
Yeah.
she doesn't do that, but that would be funny.
I totally, for a second, I thought you were saying she's going to take Akashi and throw them at him, and he will.
No,
use
she
his
can't do
fighting
that.
fists.
Unfortunately, that would be really cool.
That would have been
If she can debris
awesome.
toss, I would definitely say that she does that. That would be kind of cool.
Like, if she debris tossed Akashi and he's just charging forward with his
Right,
fist like
exactly,
Superman.
yeah. Ari, it's you.
All right. Time for Buck to be the hero today.
Uh-huh.
I like whistle and I'm like, Buck, chase them.
Okay, sure.
So he's gonna move 20 feet
Yeah, go ahead and move
there. I can't see anything. That was the problem because he doesn't have any.
Oh,
Vision.
okay. Yeah, let me give him sight.
So that's 20 feet. He has 60 feet of flying. So
Well, so he doesn't have. So here, can you see anything now with Buck?
no.
Okay. Yeah. The issue is, I don't think there is anything giving light
What
down
about?
the chamber.
Well, Willow isn't.
Oh, really?
Well, Willow's right here, and I have her emitting light, but it's not going into the chamber, unfortunately, or into the hallway, unfortunately. So I don't think Buck can actually see.
Well, how are the other people seeing them?
They all have dark
Are they-
They have dark vision.
Right.
Surprised Buck doesn't have any dark vision.
Well, he's a pteranodon. The thing is, like, they don't need to see at night. They're day predators.
Yeah.
So
They don't typically go in caves.
exactly, and that too.
Dang it.
Yeah, he's not like an owl, unfortunately.
Mm,
He's like a albatross, if anything.
dang it. Well, I mean, he can't just go into a void of nothingness.
Right, exactly.
Dang it.
So Buck can't be the hero, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Oh, sad.
Okay.
That would have been great.
That
Buck
would've
just
been-
goes and eats them.
Buck's the only one around here doing brain eating.
Yeah. Yeah, he like opens his mouth and like unknown to all of you, he had the weird black particle thing still in him, and he just like nah, lets them loose
Yeah, I
because
really
he was like
want...
eating them before.
Hmm.
I made
Are
friends.
you- I can't make it down there.
Well,
I mean, Ari can't make it down there.
can't you move through
So-
friendly spaces? Could you have moved 25 feet?
Well, here, let me move back
Could
there.
Ari have moved, instead, and then shoot
Um,
her bow?
Let's see here.
Well, the problem is
Yeah,
if
I
you
guess
Yeah, you
she-
can move
I
right
guess-
there.
I guess she can move there, but she still can't really. Well, I guess she can see. I don't
the
think she
problem
really.
with dicks.
I don't think she really could see technically. I mean, I guess unless we retcon it and say like Raya gave her like a moss agate.
I mean, that makes sense. Like you were going into the chamber. I don't know.
But how
why.
many feet does that give me?
20, or what? Like
20
40,
feet?
40 and then
Okay.
so 20 and then
It's-
20 again. Right. So with the dim light. So let me put that on your character sheet if you don't have it already.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, 20 and 20.
yeah. For some reason you have dark vision on this token. I don't know why. Okay. So that's what you can see.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot at the lizard guy.
Okay.
I guess I'll move my hunter's mark to him.
Mhm.
Does a 20 hit?
I would hope so.
Doesn't kill him.
Roll d6, 4.
Doesn't kill him. So close.
Okay.
He's about to take 10 more.
So we just
Uh,
see Ari roll underneath Willow's legs and just like but that misses, unfortunately.
Dang it.
So it's like you hit him and then he just like dodges the next one, trying to like run away as fast as possible.
Darn it. Okay, well that's my turn.
Beginning of the turn, Willow can't really do anything, so Raya.
I'm just on the ground crying.
Oh. Poor
The
Raya.
immediate danger is gone, so
Exactly,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna cry. Next.
Akashi?
Okay. So, it is normal light up to, like, right beyond the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then starting like from here.
Oh well, here.
it's-
Let me put it on Ari so that everybody can see the light. that
well, I
she's
can
ready.
see down there anyway.
Okay, just making sure.
But I just want to know if it's dim. Like we're not in dim lighting right now.
No, we're not.
No. Well, yeah, not really. No.
Where does dim lighting begin?
For you, there is no dim lighting because you have dark vision.
He wants to know where he can.
I can
teleport.
teleport, Caleb.
It's like half and half right
Um,
here.
So even if it's dim lighting, it's like
You can teleport there. It doesn't matter.
say that again.
You can teleport there. Yeah, are you trying to teleport?
Well, the deal is I
Yeah,
can't
what's-
teleport. I have to be in dim lighting.
Oh.
I teleport from
okay.
dim lighting to dim lighting.
Okay. Yeah. None of you. Honestly.
Down the hallway.
Well, here. Let me see what Ari can see. That's what we'll decide this.
So
So like this is dim lighting, right here. Like that around where Buck is. Over here is dim lighting.
Oh wait, say that again.
You're not in dim lighting, so
What about down that hallway?
down the hallway, if you went,
Well, it also has to be a point that I can see. So it would have to be somewhere like.
so where the
Within
snake
this
dude
line.
died, is dim lighting. If you went around the corner here, that's dim lighting.
Can I see? From but if I hold on, let me just move my character token there to see if
Sure.
I can actually.
if you just move a couple space backwards, you'll be fine. You can see the point and teleport there.
So. I
So-
can move like.
But so you have to be in dim lighting though.
if you move like right here, that's dim lighting.
right
yeah.
there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And
now
then you
the
can
question
teleport right
is,
behind him.
If I have the.
Or in front of him.
Yeah,
now
how
my
far can you
question is
teleport?
range. 60 feet.
Yeah, I think you can do that, right? Let's see. It's 50 feet to that point. Yep, you're good.
Or you could teleport in front of him and cut him off.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could.
that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I
do
wanted
it.
to teleport behind him. So like,
Right, like to
Or, like,
block
in
off his
front.
exit. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, you can do that. It's exactly 60
Okay.
feet.
Sweet.
Yeah, so Akashi
So-
like looks around, backs up, fades in the shadow as he gets into it, and then appears in front of the king.
He just runs into you.
Right, exactly. He runs backwards and then ends up just like running. The momentum
Let
just
me
takes
scoot
him.
over there.
He just runs from the shadows in front of the lizard folk.
And like I pop up, and so like he's standing in the cloud of daggers, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So that was my bonus action to do that, and it didn't cost
Oh
a
my
key
gosh.
point.
That's awesome.
It didn't even cost a key point. I can just do that.
Ninja stuff's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, you
Is-
wanna-
so
wanna kick him?
I'm going to punch him with my unarmed strike,
All right, do it.
and I'm going to do that twice.
That does not hit. That does. You kill him.
So
Yeah. So
Like-
you literally, this is Akashi running backwards, and then the lizard is just like running forward, like shaking off the cloud of daggers, just trying to like get beyond. And then he opens his eyes, and you're like kicking towards him from the shadows in front of him, and just in the face, he dead.
can we say like I run and I kick him into the daggers and just impale?
Oh
him?
yeah, and he just like gets torn to shreds for sure. Yeah.
I'm not dropping that cloud of daggers, so the last guy's dead.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool.
Well, I bet Nyx probably gets him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, X is just gonna kill him. He's just gonna bite. Ah, he misses. Okay. But I will roll to see if he recharges his.
Oh wait, wouldn't he have gone on the Lizard King's turn? Or on this turn right now?
Oh. Yeah, because I deleted the Lizard King. Yep, you're right. So that guy's gonna... I think he's gonna surrender. He knows when he's beaten. Everyone around him is totally dead, and he's just like falls to his knees and begs for mercies. begs for mercy.
All right, let's not do what I did last time.
Yes, please don't kill him. Let's interrogate him. Oh
And
my
I think,
gosh.
yeah, that's where combat ends, right? So
I can't cast tongues though.
So how about we do this? Let's take one more break, and then we'll
Yes,
come
please.
back and we'll do an epilogue, right? We'll figure out what the ending is for all of this stuff. So there you go. You guys defeated these lizard people and snake people. You have won against your enemies. Raya has the orb. But you know what actually we have to do before we go to break?
What?
Is we have to go to
Darius
Darius.
roll.
Darius.
And
Darius
have
has to
him
make
roll
death
his
save.
death save. So as all of his friends are reveling in their victory, Darius is writhing in pain alone.
I mean, I'm also not reveling in victory.
I mean, yeah, you aren't either.
So do I roll these?
Go ahead and make another death save.
Roll a 20.
Yeah, with advantage, obviously.
Well, you make
Okay,
the
so that's your third success, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So you're writhing in pain, right, Darius? You're like trying to like shake off this. And then what happens is, I mean, Death is there the whole time. He's like mocking you basically. What's the last thing? Like ultimately, what more than anything is the reason that Darius can fight this? Besides the cloak that saves you from death, you know.
Yeah. I think Darius gets just a flashback of everything that has happened his whole life. Like just glimpses of
The
different
proverbial
events, like
life flash before your eyes, sort of thing.
yeah, so that sort of thing. So like he's just like he's thinking back about how he had no choice, like from basically from his birth. He was born into, you know, this line of dwarves where he just so happened to have
Right.
the blood of like to be like of ancestry of Calvitas. So he was like an eligible candidate for this. And then he had like this evil spirit put in him, and then just one thing after another, and then he's like having to fight like basically from pre-teenhood up through his life, trying to live and trying to survive, and just constantly facing fear and rejection. And then he goes and he somehow like he's like trying to battle this inner demon within him and everything, and he goes and then he's like on this expedition and he's faced all of this, and he's like, no,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance at life.
Yeah. My life was
Calvitas is
decided for
gone.
me. Yeah.
I didn't get to choose any of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting my choice.
Right. So we see Darius just like use his last ounce of strength to just like shake off this. And I think what probably happens is Death is in your face, right? Like mocking you. And the like, this is the last, so you're just about to like regain yourself. And he's saying, there's no reason to stay, Darius. You do realize how alone you are, how hopeless all of this is. And this is just a bunch of bull crap, Darius,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's just ridiculous. And you gain control of yourself. What do?
I grab him by the throat.
Oh, of course you do. Yep, I expected that. So, right, he's doing this, and then we just see her, and he's just like,
And as he's choking, I think Darius reaches in and grabs his tongue
okay.
and starts pulling
Well,
it
so this
out.
is the thing. It's just a hooded cloak, right? Like, there's
Okay,
no
yeah.
face.
Right.
Oh.
So
Do
he
you want to just, like,
reaches
shove your hand into his cowl?
Yes, and I'm going to shove my hand into the cowl, and I'm going to grab whatever I can. I'm going
And
to
just
pull.
rip it out. Okay. Make a strength check.
Oh, can I make it with advantage? What can I need inspiration? or
You just
something?
got inspiration by telling us all about Darius's life story. So yeah, of course.
Sweet. I'm gonna roll with advantage, and he says.
I mean,
just
you're probably
normal
still in
strength
rage
check?
though. Honestly, even then.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Strength check or saving throw?
Strength
Yeah.
check.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah. Okay, so
My God. gosh.
Darius, you reach into Death's face and you rip it to pieces. So what we see is as Darius like pulls outward, we just see the face distending, so that you're just pulling out like almost as if this is like a piece of rubber, and you're just like pulling it out, right? And eventually you just get to the point where like you pulled out so much that it's just like distended hopelessly, and I think you just rip something. His face comes off, the whole hood comes with it, and Death has no head, and he just falls backward. And you're holding the hood, right? And this is the thing, right? You've killed him before, so it's not like you obviously didn't kill Death, because that's not how this works. But you've defeated him, right? Like you're not gonna have to face this anymore. But so what happens is Darius is holding this. Yeah, go ahead.
He's actually he's beaten him.
Well, so he's beaten again. This is the thing. Okay. You will never be able to beat Death, but for now, Death is not here, right?
Yeah.
So you're holding the hood in your hands, and I think we see. So you're still in this cemetery. You're seeing people pop in and out of existence, right, as they die all over the world. This is just happening constantly, right? Mm-hmm. And what happens is, I think we see the cloak that the caretaker made for you slowly start to unravel itself, like thread by thread. It just, and it just falls into a heap below you, and like it's gray now instead of black. And you've used it, right? You've spent everything it had to fight off Death one more time, but it's not going to help you anymore. And so we see Darius holding the cowl, holding the Reaper's hood, and you're standing in this cemetery, and then we see the tree, right, where the caretaker teleported in and out of, right, and we see it light the where leaves would be, light with blue flame, and Willow pops out, and floats over to you, and says, "Hi, Darius. Are you ready to come back now?"
And I think Darius, just, you get the shade, the eyes and everything, so you can't really tell you can't tell his expression or anything, and he just, slowly takes the hood and puts it over his head.
Oh.
And then he lifts his head up. He lifts his head up, and all you see is a single smirk with, just eyes of victory.
Right, of course. Okay, now I gotta come up with magic stats for the Reaper's hood.
Yes! I thought that's what you were going for already.
Okay, awesome. So, I wasn't really thinking about it, but, that makes total sense.
Yes!
So, that's where we take a break, and then we'll find out all the details of that when we return with the last bit of the Terra Nullius finale right after this. God. Stick around.
Oh my god.
Yes.